Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Shudder's Dead and Beautiful. And this new drama, thriller, horror, vampire story focuses on a group of young and spoiled rich kids who are turned into vampires and experience, all those new vampire type things. And this is from writer-director David Verbeek, who gives a very stylish and sleek and high society kind of look to this film. It looks very modern. It feels very high quality, high class kind of look. It's sleek, it's shiny, and you really get that sense of these are who these people are. They live this high life, and now you're going to see these dark and twisted interpretations of their experiences now that they're vampires. And you have this cast with Blom, Juan, Marchenko, Tsao, and Aviis, Zhong, and a lot of them just give some solid performances in this film. Maybe Tsao, who plays Alexander, he seems to have a lot of fun in this film, and he seems like he's a bigger personality. A lot of them are just, I don't feel like the characters had tons of depth in this film. I felt like this film really relied upon a lot of tired tropes of vampires, and you have oh my god, I have these pointy teeth now, what are we gonna do with these? Or I have a thirst for blood, bite somebody, what are we gonna do now? Or there's one moment where one of them was at a convenience store and couldn't see themselves in the reflection anymore and stuff like that. And you have all of those tropes, those ideas that pop up, that it's hey, these are all the different things that happen when it's hey, you're a vampire. And it leans into those things. It deals with the high society kind of perspective all these characters come from. Does some world hopping and stuff like that, where it's just it's a bigger scale of things. And you have these conflicts, you have these struggles of these characters as they're trying to figure out these new powers that they have, these new abilities, these curses that they have upon themselves, and how that changes their group dynamics as friends and peers, and really trying to figure out what their lives are going to be like now, and how they're going to get along, what they need to do, and how they're going to deal with these certain things, and shocking moments of bad judgment that happen, and how they're all going to deal with it together, because they're all stuck in this situation together. And they're young, attractive people, and do what young attractive people do with each other, and you have all those kinds of trappings all along the way as well. And you deal with that melodrama of oh my god, my life, and stuff like that, and dealing with all those different kinds of things along the way in this nice, sleek thriller. And it balances those different kinds of things in a semi-interesting way. I don't think this is a really particularly interesting and fresh look at vampires. It's just kind of well, these are rich, young, hot people. What if they all became vampires? And that's the crux of the film, and how they all deal with that. And, if you're big on the genre and really appreciate these kinds of films, we experience that, and we are able to do that. And, we have different kinds of approaches to these same tired kinds of narrative points that you see in a vampire story. But I don't know if they do anything that's particularly earth-shattering or really different to make this really stand out. Otherwise, I think it's a sleek, relatively short kind of vampire tale that if you really enjoy these kinds of films, you'll get enough out of this and have some enjoyment right over there on Shudder. But those are my thoughts on Dead and Beautiful. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.